Welcome back to Lights Comment Sections. And in today's video, we have to talk about something extremely important. I was going to be doing a Christmas video because I was going to do the spirit of Christmas throughout December. I'm not going to do that for today because one little thing happened. I'm pretty sure December 4th, today's December 5th that I'm filming this video. One little thing happened, and I am genuinely so aggravated that the fact this happened. Warner Brothers was bought by Netflix. Let's let that sink in. Warner Brothers was bought by Netflix. Netflix was the last company I wanted to buy Warner Brothers. This could be the downfall of movie theaters. And I know Netflix said, oh, we're still going to be releasing Warner Brothers movies in theaters. Let's see how long that lasts. Let's genuinely see how long they want to keep Warner Brothers separate from Netflix. I'd give it 5 years. 5 years, Warner Brothers is going to be separate from Netflix, and they're going to be releasing movies in theaters. Then Netflix is going to pull the reins and, control Warner Brothers entirely and release everything on Netflix itself. It should have been Universal. Universal should have owned Warner Brothers, and that was the best option we had, and we got the worst option. And I heard some people online calling this a monopoly. I don't really see where they're getting it as a monopoly, but I mean, if a congresswoman is saying that this is basically a monopoly, it's basically a monopoly. This is insane. I was in class when I saw the video that Warner Brothers was bought by Netflix. I genuinely almost jumped out of my seat. I zoomed, when I saw that on YouTube, I looked into my computer and dude, I'm just aggravated at the fact that this is what we're living in. I hope that it doesn't go through if it hasn't gone through entirely yet. I just have to say, $83 billion for Warner Brothers is insanely cheap. It is insanely cheap. Me personally, if I was Universal, I would have spent $100 billion on Warner Brothers. For everything Warner Brothers has, it's insanely cheap. Y'all realize that in the future, this means that HBO Max is going to be merged with Netflix. I genuinely am so disgusted the fact that we're getting this, because DC just started. It might ruin DC. This is genuinely aggravating. I feel like they should have went with Universal. Because here's the thing. Universal has way more things for Warner Brothers than Netflix does. Netflix just has, the money. But where there's money at Netflix, there's probably triple the money at Universal. They should have went with Comcast Universal, because then they could have been in the theme parks, which would have made them a butt ton of money. And don't get me started on, but Six Flags. Six Flags are closing. Six Flags Great America just closed. I don't know why we're acting like Six Flags is such a great, it's such a great theme park chain. It should have been Universal. It's just, I hate the fact that Netflix owns them, because just wait. In a few years, we're not going to be seeing Warner Brothers movies in theaters, which means no future Harry Potter movies in theaters, no future DC movies in theaters, no, like, Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes movies in theaters. Like, this is, like, genuinely serious. For a company that's so important like Warner Brothers, they picked the worst out of all the evils. And see, I want to go into directing when I'm older. How am I going to be able to go into directing when I'm older if there is no theater space to put my movies into? Because, like, it's just disgusting. It's horrible. And I have to say, James Cameron just spoke on how Netflix should not be allowed at the Oscars. I completely agree with that. Netflix should not be allowed at the Oscars because they don't have the challenges that a normal movie going to theaters would have. Which, like, Netflix, this is how I feel. They don't put as much effort into their stuff. They don't put as much effort into their stuff because they know, oh, it's not going to be going on the big screen, and it's just going to be in our homes. Like, so they don't put as much effort. The problem with streaming is that because we see, oh, look, we have a movie right here, why would we go see the movie in theaters? Like, it's going to kill movie theaters. This is horrible. And I don't know why, like, people say, oh, Warner Brothers is so bad and stuff. Warner Brothers, yes, they have horrible business decisions. But this year, 2025, is probably one of the best years Warner Brothers has had in, like, a decade. They had one battle after another, Superman, like, it's just, they had so many good movies come out this year that they couldn't have gone with a better option. And Netflix is genuinely horrible. It is a horrible option. But that is just my opinion. I want to hear yours in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.